videos, you know, in a week. I just feel like I kind of been slacking, but like I say, things happen, you know, life be life for a lot of people, you know. So, but other than that, good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to the start of a new vlog. How y'all doing? It is currently, I think it just turned like, might be going on, when I say time, almost 1 o'clock in the evening. It's 12:52, noon, so it's still after, well, good afternoon, good evening. It's about to be the evening time. And I say time just seems to be really going by extremely fast. I just feel like it's just going by extremely fast. I ended up earlier because today is Thursday. I had to pull my, you know, I usually pull my garbage up to the around so I can get amp on Wednesdays. And I had to go out and, oh, I'm just not with this flat look. I got to get adjusted to this. I said I was going to put some curls in it, but I don't know. Maybe I need to get accustomed to it. It's giving Tony Braxton, Nita Baker vibes, you know, but I got to get adjusted to it because I said I was going to put some curls in it. But anyway, I ended up, when I went out there to pull the garbage can back around because I heard the people amping the garbage and they put it back away. I said, let me go out here because I was supposed to have cleaned my garbage last week. And when I say it was hot, like this was like at least about 10 something. You know, 10 something in the morning. They normally, I don't know, I think it's just been really hot here. So I don't know if they like behind schedule. Y'all know a lot of places is still a shortage of workers, you know. I know they used to run like early in the morning, like about 8 something, 8:30, 9 o'clock. But, you know, they came and it was around 10. So when I walked out there, I said, man, it's hot. So I'm glad I ended up washing it. I normally just take my mop bucket, put a little soapy water in there, and I had some bleach and a little pine salt that I had bought from, I think I got it from Dollar Tree when I did the little Dollar Tree Instacart. And I said, let me go and pour this in here again because that garbage was really funky. I don't know, just something about when you put, you know, garbage in the, normally I try to always, it's just hot too because, you know, the flies and all that when they get in the garbage, it seems like they make it worse. It's just, I always like to keep it clean and thoroughly, so I kind of, you know, wash it out real good. I said, it's just really hot. They let me know it's going to be a hot summer. Like, it literally been a hot summer. But like I say, I did get my little sunlight in when I did that. But like I said, I had to hurry up, come back in the house. I said, it's just extremely hot. I was sitting there, I was just thinking about something. I tell you, it just, I don't know when it come down to people no more. I'm getting to the point now where, you know, I know one of my co-workers had sent me the information for a work from home job. I've been trying, I don't know my head, I don't know, lady, I think I'm kind of wore out from working that event this past week, the 125 and banquets. Like I tell people, banquets is like I say, it just depends if you want. I mean, it just depends on whatever field or career area you're trying to go to. But I know it's already on my resume because I've been doing it now for quite some time. But the thing is, it really tires you out, and don't nobody really understand when it come down to working these events how much work you putting on your body. Like, it really tires you out, especially when you have to do a 5-man job where you gotta clean up behind the people, wash dishes, pull your own trash out, and you know you serving it could be a lot, you know. It just let me know the kind of, you know, where we in right now, and you know it just, you know, it's just really sad because long as I've been doing this, it never been just a one person had to do everything. It always been, you know, it always supposed to be a banquet setup guy, where it's a young man or, you know, whoever set up the tables and do the vacuum, like clean up, like far as vacuum the rugs, putting the trash. They literally supposed to have a banquet setup guy specifically for that part. Like, I just feel like a woman shouldn't be lifting no heavy tables and trying to set up an event, you know. That's just too much, you know. And, you know, some people never understand, like, until they experience, you know. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I never been so worn out, you know. And like I say, I'm always grateful and blessed, you know, for to have this experience. But like I say, it can become too much, you know, on your body. Because once your health, you know, they say health is wealth. Once your health, I learned this. My great grandma always taught me, if you lose your legs, once your arms, legs, and your back, you don't want those three things to go out on you, because won't nobody take care of you the way you take care of yourself. And I have to, you know, even look at that. That's why I try to take it easy. I do prioritize rest when I need it. If I have to say, no, I can't do this, I'm learning. I have gotten so much better at saying, hey, no, I can't do this. Or, you know, like it was a day where someone, the manager then scheduled someone to work the Pacific Day Wednesday. And I just said, I can't do it. You know, I've been servicing 125 people by myself for this last 4 days. I'm not for almost a week now. Then I had to turn back around that morning and work the restaurant. I can't do it. You just have to find, you know, they just have to find somebody else. And I have made to the point where even on my off days, that it just is nothing personal. But when I don't want to be bothered with work, or even sometimes relatives, not saying like, well, just work in general, or nobody, if I don't want to feel like talking to nobody, I say I'm stop putting my phone on do not disturb. And there's no, you know, there's no shade to nobody. It's just sometimes I just like my alone time, and I prioritize my peace. I don't want nothing to no one interrupting my peace, period. I don't want nothing to no one interrupting my peace, period. I'm going to have to hurry up and talk to you all, because I've been having, I need to charge this phone too. I ain't going to rant too long. I just kind of wanted to start this vlog off. But yeah, I just got my schedule for this week, and I'm out tomorrow. I have to thank God I'm off, and then I work, go back in Saturday. But one of these days, I'm going to have to request a Sunday off, because it's even with that, you know, it's getting out of control. I might want to go to church one Sunday, and I'm constantly, you know, always working on Sundays, and, you know, that can be a lot too. You know, I feel like I need to, you know, get back into, you know, the Lord's house, and just, you know, get some more, you know, get more, I'm trying to figure out how to word. So just get more connected. Like I said, I can read my Bible. You know, it's nothing like just being in the house of the Lord, and just, you know, feeling the presence. And like I say, especially how the way I've been feeling lately, I feel like I need to, you know, really just go in and just, you know, just soak into whatever the word or message that's being delivered. Like I said, a lot of times some messages that's being delivered, it might be something I need to hear in order to keep my spirits lifted up. Because like I say, even as a person that's trying to heal and get more closer to God, and, you know, rebuild your relationship, I find, you know, there's, like I say, I find myself sometimes lacking in certain areas, like some things I just don't understand, you know. Like I said, I was reading my, I don't know, I might go back and, I just was reading the book of Revelation, the little workbook that I've been showing you all. I was trying to, you know, work on that and understand. I was reading that. But it's just a lot of things that sometimes I just don't understand, even as a person that's trying to get, like I say, rebuild their relationship, you know. And like I said, I know it's much needed that I do need to go, go back to church. Like this is not me. Like I literally before the pandemic, I used to go to church every Sunday. And it's like now I work more Sundays than I actually be able to, go. So I said I'm gonna have to request one of these one day of Sunday off, so I can be able to be in the presence and, just go to church. But other than that, my morning started out great. I had got my package from TikTok shop. I had ended up ordering like some little tank tops. I thought they was a large. I don't know. Maybe it's just the material they look almost like a small. But like I say, once I try one on and see, because originally I bought them for like to wear up underneath my work shirts. But every now and then I might like to want to wear a nice tank top with like some cute dress pants. But I'm gonna see. Like I said, I'm gonna try one on and see how it fit. It was like just a 3-piece, and then I needed like some more underclothes and stuff, so I had to get that. But yeah, other than that, one thing I can say about TikTok shop, the shipping and whatever you order, I love it comes fast. Like you can order and the stuff, the packaging be just, everything comes fast and, on time. Right now I'm just waiting on 2 more items. I ended up ordering like some dress pants out there. And I had ordered my daughter a cute little short set if she want to wear it. For Labor Day. Like I said, they got some nice stuff on there for women and men. I think I had showed y'all, I had ordered like some anklet braces. They been came like about a week ago. I had ordered some anklet because I need the new anklet braces. I used to love to wear anklet braces when I was like a teenager. And then I stopped. Like I'm trying to get back in the habit of wearing jewelry. But yeah, like I said, I want me another chain too. Because the last chain I had, it broke. I had ordered off of Amazon. So I'm going to see. Or if not, if I don't order out TikTok shop, I probably just order. But like I said, I like TikTok shop services. And, the shipping been coming pretty fast. So, yeah. But other than that, like I said, it's just going to be, I had took out some chicken thighs. I want to make me some of that. I seen this recipe on Pinterest called Lazy Man Chicken, but I got to wait till it unthaw. Because literally, to be honest, I wasn't planning on cooking none today. I had ended up yesterday eating like on some salami, so I had like little salami sandwiches. So I'm going to see if the chicken don't unthaw in time. I'll just probably cook it for tomorrow. Just bake a couple pieces and put a little rice with it and just call it a day. I had thought about making like a little mixed vegetable, but like I say, it just depends on how, it unthaw. So if it don't unthaw in time, I might just I ended up, I don't know, I just been obsessed with oatmeal lately. I had made some oatmeal. I ate a bowl of oatmeal yesterday, and this morning for breakfast I had oatmeal. I wish I would have had like some blueberries or a banana on hand where I could have chopped it up in. I love oatmeal. Oatmeal is good. And grits, yeah. But yeah, I just want to just kind of come in and start a new vlog off. And how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to another day in this vlog. I think I'm gonna edit this video. I'm probably just gonna upload it today. I'm trying to get better by being. I seem like I get tongue twisted every time I talk and cut this camera on. But I think I'm gonna edit this video today, because I got to get back more consistent. I feel like I'm not as consistent like I once have been. I remember I used to upload probably 3 videos, in a week. I just feel like I kind of been slacking. But like I say, things happen. Life be life for a lot of people. So But other than that, my morning is starting out great. I'm just sitting here drinking on my coffee. I was looking at on the Instacart app because I've been low key having a taste for some donuts, and I didn't know that on the app it have on there where you also can do like if you do Uber Eats or if you just want some food delivered. But y'all know I try not to really. Only time I really mostly use Instacart app is like when I'm ordering groceries, you know, because I try to get more in the habit of cooking. But every now and then, if I don't feel like cooking, I said I wouldn't mind, you know, something, you know, having something to eat or just delivering. I mean, what I'm talking about, something to eat. Wouldn't mind something like already, you know, prepare, cook. Because I remember the other day when I got out for work, I was just so tired and I didn't feel like cooking, so I had went to the store, a little corner store by my house, and ordered pizza. You know, I just didn't really feel like cooking. And they do have where you can order. I seen Dunkin' Donuts on there. I think probably one day this week I'm gonna hold off. I thought about doing it today, but I'm like, nah, we know we gotta be on the budget because I do go back to work. I work the rest of this week, and I know I gotta be mindful of my spending because you do have to have money to, you know, for your transportation fee. So I gotta look at it like that. But I think I'm probably this week coming up, or maybe, you know, the end of this week, I probably order some donuts because I haven't had donuts in a while. I love the glazed donuts, and I do like chocolate. I'm gonna order them, and I was looking at a coffee Dunkin' Donuts because I heard someone say Dunkin' Donuts. I see a lot of the queens on here be talking about how Dunkin' Donuts coffee is a lot cheaper than Starbucks, and y'all know, like I said, I don't really go to Starbucks that much no more because I work at a restaurant where we carry some of the Starbucks drinks, but we don't make the frappuccinos and all that. And I know when I used to go to Starbucks, it can get kind of pricey. But like I said, y'all know I mostly make my coffee at home. But I just wanted to try. It was like a protein. It was a latte protein something. I said I want to try when I do order. But we'll see. Like I said, I might try when I do order the donuts. But I know I want them donuts. Them donuts, they looked so good. I probably just already had added on my cart. Hopefully it still be on the cart. That way when I purchase, I can just check it out. But yeah, I had ordered, it was like a 12 glaze. I mean, a dozen is like 12. That's, yeah, so I don't know. I might go back and add chocolate on there because I like chocolate donuts too. But I think I mostly got all glazed. But yeah. So yesterday when I got through chatting with you all, I think I ended up, I don't know, I took a nap. I lay down, I slept right here on this couch. I napped on the couch for like, I slept for like, what, 3, maybe 2 hours, woke up. I think I had dozed out about 2 and got up. It was like, what, 5, I want to say. Then I think I was telling y'all that I was going to cook. Took out a pack of chicken thighs, and I ended up making some lazy man chicken. That's my first time ever trying it. It's actually pretty good. It's just really baked chicken and rice that you cook it together. You just putting your regular rice, white rice in the oven with the chicken. And it was actually pretty good. I did have some left over. I probably eat that for my lunch or dinner. That'll be it for me because I'm not cutting the stove on today. I end up had some leftover chicken left, and I just froze it. I said, I think that's what's be really helping me when I'm preparing meals, like especially chicken, because I normally buy like the family pack. I think I was telling you all that I no longer will be buying wings like that no more unless they ever bring a sale on them. But from the way it's looking, I don't think wings gonna go back to a sale no time soon. So I just must been buying legs and chicken thighs, the legs, the thighs, and every now and then I might get the breast, but I haven't really been buying breast, so it just must have been legs and thighs. I do got a little bag of party wings that I had bought probably over a month ago. I just still froze them from Kroger. They like little separated little small party wings. I think that's the only way I probably would just buy the chicken if I, do it that way. But just getting the whole wings, because I always have been a fan of whole wings. It's just the price is just getting ridiculous. And, if I still want to eat the chicken, I'll just go from there. Chicken is chicken. I have heard people say they normally buy the whole chicken and just cut it up, and bag it and be through with it. I thought about that too. But other than that, my morning started out great. I was on I read my devotion app that's on this cell phone. I had read that, and then the message that was directed to me when I was reading it, I had to go into the Bible itself and study that scripture, and it really woke me up on some things. I don't know, sometimes I feel like every time when I'm reading these apps, well, I'm not talking about the apps, the devotional app, or maybe get a message offline on, social media in general, when it's coming down to, some type of scripture or something that'll help, me to, maybe motivate me more. It really woke me up, that particular verse. So I had researched it in the Bible and I read it. And I had answered some study questions that I had wrote last week. I haven't answered, I think it's 8 study questions, but I did I think I did 4 of them or 3, and I'm going to say the other 4 probably tomorrow when I get off of work. And I just say I'm going to say the other 4 to answer. But it really, really woke me up, because one thing I'm learning when it comes down to life is that only thing you can do is, you can only do the best you can. I'm learning every day that life, like I say, life don't come with no instructions. It's the same way with parenting. I tell people, when you becoming a parent, there's no instructions to, taking care of a child. You live, you learn, I know sometimes we can be around people and they try to make us, I might have said this in the past in older videos, that if you don't live up to a certain standard, or if you might not be living, or your beliefs might not be like what they believe in, they find something to say that's might not be what your thoughts or whatever. But like I tell people, everybody's life is different, and if we was all perfect, we wouldn't need certain resources, because that means we would know everything. It's the same way when you go to school, you have to be taught how to read, write, whatever it is, learning a new skill, you have to be taught those things. Like, you're not just programmed to already know something right away. And I think that's what's been happening lately. Even people, my peers or someone, even I know that sometimes at work when I'm around people, people could come off as like, you supposed to do this, or you should know how to, we all still trying to figure it out. It don't matter what age you is, whatever. We all still trying to figure this thing out called life. We still trying to make the best out of it and survive. It just saddens me that you have some people, find joy or laughter in someone else's struggle or pain. And I don't find nothing funny about, if a person telling you how they feeling or what they might be going through. I don't see what's the joke about that. Like, and even with social media, I probably talk about social media. I'm starting to see so much online that just, I never seen nothing like it in my life. Like, literally, I've been online doing this now for quite some time. Been doing this for 5 years, been off and on other social media sites, and it's just getting ridiculous. Like, almost like the devil is just using people even online to get up to others by tearing them down. Like, you can't, it's like I'm starting to see more negativity being broadcasted over positive things. Like, if you talk about something positive or maybe encourage someone, you very seldom get a view or recognition. But sometimes somebody posts negativity or somebody pain or struggle, you get over it. I never seen nothing like it. Like, I literally never seen nothing like it. But me personally, I would rather, if God want, I'm appreciative of the people that are always tuning in, and and one thing I'm gonna say this, I know I have had someone told me, but see, that's one thing I'm learning too. It's so much competition. I want to see everybody win. I know this. I be listening to other creators. It's not all, but some be like, they don't really consume or watch a lot of other creators. But I'm like this, I kind of agree with that to a certain extent, because my thing is, if you trying to grow your following and you have people that tuning in all the time on your channel, I just feel like, you know, we all should be there to help and support each other, you know. You saying that you don't watch other people's channels, but they probably always supporting you by, you know, watching your channel and, you know, giving you view, even though I know don't nobody have to watch your videos, but it's just, I'm like this. If people are always tuning in to me, I'm going to go and watch their videos and support them just like how they support me. I just believe that's just me personally. If someone always tuning in to my content, I want to be able to, you know, show them as well. And my appreciation to them if they do have a channel and upload videos, because I know a lot of you all that do tune in, you all probably don't create content, but there are a few of you do. So even on my days off, I like to try to show my support by, you know, engaging in you all's videos, you know, as well. But I have come across people that be saying, well, I haven't watched your videos in a while, and, you know, and it's no offense, you know, because I know people have a life outside off of land, but I just feel like we all trying to make it on this, even on this platform. So we all should be trying to support one another, you know, study looking at, hey, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's really sad, you know. But I do agree to a certain extent, because it's some content that I don't engage in on here, like the news, all the true crime and the stories of, you know, I don't really like all that kind of content. But when it comes down to people that are always tuning into my videos, like I say, I like to support them as well, you know. But like I agree, like I say, I agree to a certain extent, because certain content will, you know, just do something to your mindset. So like certain videos, like I say, with the talking about the media all the time, I don't engage in that. I really don't follow channels like that, but I do try to be mindful, because I feel like we all trying to grow and win. You know, I just feel like with me, it was a saying, say, I'm just trying to compete. I'm not trying to compete against nobody, but I'm trying to be better than I was today, or I don't know, I might be quoting it wrong, but it's just, my mindset is kind of a little different now since I got older, you know. Like I say, we all live and learn, and everybody is different, you know. But it's just people, you know, I'm starting to see it more and more now. It's like it's just so much negativity, and people just, some people just don't have a care no more in the world, you know. These last 3 days, I was out today. I thank the Lord I was out today, but I do go back tomorrow to work. I just really embrace my off days. Y'all know I used to tell you I embrace my mornings. It seemed like time just really, really going by fast. I was looking at this, because I have a clock on my stove. I think it's almost, just turned, time just flying. Before I cut this camera on, it was literally 10, I think it was in like 10:40, 10:50-ish, 10:50. Now it's 11:11. Like I say, time, I don't know why time speed, but time is literally going by fast. Like, it's kind of scary and creepy too at the same time. But yeah, I think when I get through chatting with you out and while I'm finna edit this video, I'm gonna post it today. I think I'm gonna try to figure out what kind of other videos I want to do. I'm still trying to grow my channel. I know there's no need of me posting on my community page no more about what kind of videos, because like I say, I enjoy vlogging, but I do want to sometimes do more like chit chat videos, and you know, I need to try to do more short form, but I do probably need to get myself on a planning schedule. I've been saying that now for quite some time. It's really hard doing that. Sometimes I have to watch other YouTubers or influencers on how do they do it, like, we're trying to continue to grow their platform, you know. I come across a lot of videos where people say just continue to keep posting, even if you don't get views, and you know, so it just depends. I do need to plan out some content. And I say this little fan right here, y'all, I had purchased this. I think I had got this from the little fan. This little air come out so good. I had bought this off of at home, I want to say. I had bought this for my daughter. I thought it was like a full service fan, but this little fan pretty good to have when, especially when you probably have problems when, like, if you know, for instance, like if your electricity go out and then it's kind of like a portable fan. You have to plug, you know, charge it with your charger. And I try to keep it charged at plenty of time, but it's really good, throwing out some little good air. Yeah, I was just sitting there looking at that fan. I said, it's fan throwing out some good air. I'm gonna cut my AC on in a minute too. I be trying to, but like I said, I know you can only save so much when it come down to energy, because it's lately just been extremely hot, you know. And you know, you want to make sure you're trying to stay nice and cool too while you can. But yeah, I just want to do that, plan out some content and see what that help, you know, me continue to grow, or maybe help improve, you know, what I'm learning already. I know whatever it is that you want to do in life, it's going to take time. Like, you have to really be patient with the process. I'm learning that too. Give you more time. Don't give up too easy, because I think that's what happens when you give up so easy on something that you enjoy doing. You start doubting, having doubts of the situation, or having doubts within yourself if you should continue to do something that you know either you've been called to do, or if it's something that you really want to do. So yeah, but I ain't gonna rant too long. I think I'm gonna end this video off right here, and just I'm finna go on and plan out. I'm going to edit this vlog, upload it today, and just plan now to see what I want to go from. Until next time, y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.